everyone, Miss Copera here. So a student is stuck with what to do with his skateboard. So what better to do than to show. I have his mood board right here to the right, and maybe I can make that a little bit smaller. I really think that, especially at this point of the assignment, you should keep it simple. And it's okay if you just kind of draw a silhouette because, shapes is fine. But because he has one area of the soccer player drawn in detail, then that will create enough emphasis and that will create enough of a focal point. Ellipses coming down. And when you're drawing a figure, quick side note, you kind of draw the spine first. And then that spine, that movement from the spine will go all the way down to the foot that has the motion. So he's got this soccer ball design happening here. I would maybe consider making this bigger, but because of our project deadline, maybe not. But what I would do is I would just have a silhouette here. I would kind of just shade that in dark. And then he's got, you could see right here what his plan is. He's got one soccer ball and another soccer ball. I would make them darker. I'm noticing hesitation. Remember that with your, when you're drawing, you should really warm up, right? With your lines, right? And then really have those kind of light lines. I feel like that's something that everyone needs to work on. So these are his soccer balls, and they're making these swirls because they're moving. So maybe add some more kind of lines right there. Now they're in the front. Why am I emphasizing this? Because this is the front. This figure is just going to be in the back. I don't know if you want to say something having to do. He has the logo right here in the background, right? So it's a very complex design. It's fabulous. So maybe have the logo kind of all the way in the back. I don't know what the end of the logo looks like. And that will help to create emphasis. The pattern with the stripes you can kind of have throughout the board, or better yet, oops, I erased too much. I'm gonna go back. Better yet, you could kind of draw those stripes so they're kind of converging lines. And this obviously you would darken more, but do converging lines kind of towards the middle. And then we got lots of things happening with circles. So you can make a bigger circle here, a bigger circle here. This can be a figure. It is fine. It doesn't need to be a detailed thing. Just like we're looking right there, just like that. If you want, you could, add for more movement. You could add more swirls going from each side to have a little edge right here that's kind of swirling. Okay, so what we're looking at now is just kind of placement. And what we've been talking about in the Socratic seminars is folks haven't been asking for help. Okay, so this is obviously a dark value, and you would really want to get that little outline right, but you're just shading that in with marker or blending. And then to kind of create equal visual weight, we'll do another board with color, but I'm seeing if there's any other stuff on his mood board that we can use. Let me just finish all these converging lines. So I want to do a separate video where we're kind of coloring it, just in case this isn't saving. Okay, but that's my advice. You could also, oh yeah, I forgot. You could add movement throughout. So you could have one swirly line coming down like that and another swirly line going like that. And we could have, there, you could have a bunch of soccer balls. This would obviously be the end of the figure, right? And this is filled in. You're not going super in detail because we want the focus, the focal point to be right there. Okay, I'll do a follow-up video with color.